Dusty the Gorilla, you know that's the crew. Come through, kicking freestyles with the KPSU. Yo, I'm looking at the camera, I kick it off the top one time. I never slow down, you know I never stop. Yo, I let the bass line ride out my spine, come through, I bust it off the mind. I got my man Shank, keep blowing the trumpet lines, come through, do it all the time. You know I do it all the time, you know I do it every day. I do it everything you I can say, and I do it every way. Looking at the Fender speaker, yo, I'm looking to the crowd, and I'm talking like a preacher, I'm raising my hand. You know I'm blazing the microphone stand so sick nobody can understand, but I do it so slow. About to pass it off the chain so we can blow that so low. Blowing it so low, he's feeling it, Yo, is he Charlie Parker? Is he Dizzy Gillespie? He must be, Yo. Blow that lick like he's Christian Scott, You know I kick it hot. Looking at the camera move, yo, it's Dusty the Gorilla, come through, laying the groove. You know we laying the tune, we laying it down, yo. Portland come through, we playing the sound. It's the vibrations that we do all the time. Miguel about to kick that rhyme. You got to catch this vibe, catch this vibe, catch this vibe, yo, 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 catch this vibe, you catch this vibe, yo, catch this vibe, you got to catch this vibe, catch this vibe, you got to catch this vibe.
Sweet, thanks. All right, yeah, we'll do one more before we take another break. Once again, this is all improvised, making it up, jazz, solos. We got Quinn over here. We got Jack Mortensen, Chang, Miguel Hernandez. What should do
now? Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Yo, mic check 1 to the 2. Dusty the Gorilla, we about to come through. Doing some things so you can never undo. Any praise we get, you know it's never undue. Yo, I'm trying to blast that raggedy freestyle off the tap of my snapback. I mean, I rock the video up on the Snapchat, put it on the story. It's not an allegory, it's not a metaphorical saying. I'm just slaying the microphone every time I wake up and start displaying the freestyles that I got off the top the brain. And now my man Jack's about to start slaying the bass. Yo, mic check 1 2 3 4 5. Like mic check 1 2 3 4. Come through, you want some more? The way I rock it on the floor, then I rock it on the ceiling. People gather around, yo, you got to cop the feeling. My chest is swelling the way I slay that rap. Come through, take it back, take it back, take it back, take it down, take it down. Yo, take it down while I slay the sound of the microphone. Everybody gather around. You know I bang my chest like gorillas, slay the beat like Jay Dilla. You slay the beat like Pete Rock, coming through, I'm rocking loafers, never rocking Reeboks, but I'm jumping so high, flying over the Not really, more like Smith Memorial. Come through, you know I'm swarming in, there's no warning, I'm a hurricane. I got the hot copy, but it's cold. It's like a flurry to the brain, and let the bass maintain. You know I can't refrain from coming back, 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 like mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Like mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Like mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Woo! Nice, guys. Thank you for being here. And thanks for paying attention to my Facebook post and showing up here last minute.
Oh,
That's
that was
awesome.
all him. He dealt with that.
All right, thank you, Miguel.
My pleasure.
Power of the social media.
It's a beautiful thing.
Which I hear Dusty the Gorilla now has a social media.
Yeah, we literally just made it. We've been really unofficial. We've just been doing like low-key street performances and stuff. So we like didn't see any need to have a page to represent us. But like we figured, since you were trying to shout people out on social media, we were like, we better have something to be shouted out.
we suddenly felt the need.
Yes.
So for people looking for that social media, what should they be typing in?
Facebook.com. That would be facebook.com/Dusty the Gorilla. All lowercase, no spaces. We're relatively new, so you might have a hard time finding us, but keep looking.
There are other projects you could also check out, though, from the collective. I have an album with a band called Radio Phoenix. That album is called Painted on the Wall. It can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, all those
Bandcamp.
things. Bandcamp, it's on Bandcamp. And
I
then
actually heard 2 of your albums on Bandcamp.
2 of them.
Yeah.
I only have 1.
Uh-oh, Radio Phoenix has another
Radio
one.
Phoenix, they have 3.
Okay.
3 or 4. And then he's in one Jack Mortensen band. They're on Spotify, iTunes, and whatnot. Yeah.
All right. So you have quite a few members that like to step in. In fact, we're literally going to have one stepping in as we're chatting.
Yes. Lee, our
Introduce
drummer,
this guy.
he's coming in.
Hello, Lee.
Who was playing drums for us?
Big
That
thanks to
person.
Quinn. He came through. Our drummer was stuck in traffic. He came and killed it. Brought his equipment. Super grateful. We're very grateful that he happened to be here.
Although I do love this beautiful wood piece here.
Yep. The cajon.
What is it called?
It's called a cajon.
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
Because of course in my head I'm thinking cojones, but
No, it's not that.
not it at all. But it's all right. We'll just chat some more while your drummer plays behind us a little bit. Thank you, Lee. Kind of adds to the whole improvised feel you guys have going anyway.
Yeah. We're all kind of studying jazz and hip hop and whatnot, so it just kind of fits the vibe a little
Right.
bit.
Both genres very easily fit the freestyle vibe.
Totally. Yes, absolutely.
And you had mentioned some of your street performances. Often people will kind of step in as you're playing too.
Not too often. Usually people ask, and we'll be like, no. But there's rare occasions where somebody unique or somebody with like an actual cool talent will come in. We had a lady from Zimbabwe come up to us, and she's like, "Can I sing a song, please?" And she had like a beautiful accent. She came and just sung. It was like a really folky, just a beautiful melodious song. And like she happened to come in right in key, and they backed her up. And then we've had some other people come and rap with us on the street, and we've had some horn players join us, obviously.
Let's introduce the horn player here. Your name?
Chang Park.
And I understand you're not part of the usual band setup here. Is that right?
No, I'm not.
How did they rip you into this?
I was talking to Lee at noon earlier today, and he said, "When am I doing at 3?" I said, "I'm doing homework." So he just said, "Come out, play." So now I'm here.
All right, so much for Dead Week.
He's an official member now on the Facebook page.
All right, apparently you're official now as of today.
Official. I got the gig, so that's good.
Thanks for joining. We got all kinds of fun things shaking behind us. Quite literally shaking behind us. Tell me, you have some gigs coming up.
We do. I don't. But our friend Ade Bisi is a singer. She has a band with these two fellows right here. They're gigging tonight at Alberta Street Pub, 9 o'clock. I might be there. I might make one appearance on one song. I don't know. But yeah, you should definitely go check out their band. March 16th as well. Ade Bisi, right? Yeah, no. Oh, us? Yeah, well, you won't be. March 23rd. March 23rd at the Knockout Taco.
And March 16th at Knockout Taco.
Many dates. We have many dates.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's the best place for people to find out about these upcoming gigs? And
Facebook.
Yeah, the Dusty the Gorilla Facebook page he mentioned, we'll have a lot of them. And then any of them that I'm involved in can be found on my Facebook, David Barber Music, or my Instagram at David Barber Music. And then everybody else is involved in other things that kind of branch off from this. So you can find all these people through my my information on there. So.
okay. I think he's got one or two more things to set up, so let's talk about.
We can start
oh, you're
whenever,
good?
yeah.
All right. I just saw all the toys coming out with the brushes and
It never ends.
symbols.
It never stops.
All right. He's got an endless bag of toys, it seems like. All right. We're just going to throw you right into it, Lee. I hope you're ready to go. Let's hear another song.
All right. We're going to do one actually. We never do this. We never do songs that we have written, but we're going to perform one off of my album. This one's the first track on my album with Radio Phoenix. The song is called Intro Freshly Unearthed. And we figured we'd go ahead and try one of these out.
You know you got to hop up on this vibration. You know you got to hop up on this vibration. You got to hop up on this vibration. You know you got to hop up on this vibration. Check it out. This is that dirt music. Freshly unearthed, the unearthly feeling delivered directly from God, God willing, derived from the rawest rhythms ever combined. Sources of inspiration I find is all a part of the scheme. Like I'm constantly copping a cup of coffee and popping in a physical copy of a love supreme, just to shift the colors and the shapes inside of my dream. Keep going. You know you got to hop up on this vibration. You know you got to hop up on this vibration. You know you got to hop up on this vibration. You know you got to hop up on this vibe. Hop up on this vibe. Hop up on this vibe. You know you got to hop up on this vibe. Hop up on this vibration.
Yeah, I'm taking a second to introduce everybody. This is Chang Park. I know we probably already said his name. Chang Park, master trumpet player. Jack Mortensen, bass line killer. Leopold Hauser V, or just Lee, killer of the J Dilla beats, percussion. Then we got Miguel Hernandez, Jimi Hendrix, Carlos Santana. He's like the child of those two. And yeah, we just have a lot of fun. So let's do another one. What should we do? Our professor George Colligan wrote this bass line. He just sent it to me because we're gonna play it at a show pretty soon. But we're gonna test out the bass line.
Yo, the bass line is raggedy and dark. Come through, I'm underwater like a fire-breathing shark. Yo, I might just stay out. I do it real late off the top of the brain, and then I kick the freestyle. In the meanwhile, got my man on guitar. Yo, he kicks it meanwhile. It's the Fender Stratocaster, no, the Telecaster. You know I say it backwards, but I be dropping wisdom every time I hop up on top of the precision with lyricism. No, I'm the spirit Gandalf, the wizard of the free rap. Come take a step back, yo, come take a step back, yo, come. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. I'm probably vibing on some Sade I do or Erykah Badu, a couple mellow tracks to set ease to my mood. I'm just chillin' with the crew. That's the C to the R to the E W. Yo, that's Dusty the Gorilla. Come through, we slay the hip hop, the free jazz. You know everybody needs that vibration. Yo, we put it in the air. Yo, we're here. Yo, we're there. Yo, I swear we're everywhere. We can't be stopped. It's just legion. I'm a fire-breathing dragon plus a demon combined. Yo, do it all the time. I coming straight off of the mind. But I'm about to sit back, relax, maybe kick my shoes off and recline for a while. Yo, thanks for tuning in to the the KPSU. You know I stutter, but I never mutter. Sickest rapper like me, you might never find another. Actually, I promise that you never will, cause I got the heavy skill and I kick it so ill, nobody stopping the thrill. I'm Michael Jackson with the Thriller. Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang up on the beat. You know my lead is Jay Dilla. check the verse off the top, unrehearsed. Yo, I'm coming through quick as heck. You know it's coming in the spurts, let me disperse the free rap jazz. Come through, yo, I'm about to spaz. Swim away from Alcatraz, yo, I'm escaping. Come through, I'm too adjacent, I'm so complacent. Nobody complaining when I kick the slave breeze off the top of the brain. It's cold and the brain freeze. My man chunking like he's Django Reinhardt. Come through, I rhyme hard off the top of the mind, the soul. I got the mind, body, and the soul. Come through, throwing the flow off of the dome. And my face turning red. I kick the freestyles till my heart stops, I'm dead. My lungs collapse cause I run so fast. But I'm going forward, never even have to backtrack. Never really have to stop. I never really have to slow down. I never even have to stop. Just my voice, it's just my choice. Come through, it's the band and we making noise. The way we do it so raw on the regular. Kick it off the top, off the top, off the top, off the Yo, coming with the hits. I come back, you know why? I might never forget when I kick it off the back of the brain. Yeah, you know the rapping's insane. The way I gotta do it over and over. I do it again and again. Like, coming on the ones on the twos. Where we about to go? Where yo, what we about to do? Come through, chop it in half. The way I'm rocking the raps. Do that thing, slang the solo, come through. Catch the video up on the GoPro, the camera. Who is that man? It's David Barber. Came back, came back, came back, came back, came back. My man slaying the solo, the freestyle come back. I'm chilling in the meanwhile until I'm old and see now. I'ma be wild and act a fool. Come back again, yo, I'm just that rapping fool. I'm about to rhyme some more, looking at the shelf and I'm checking out the dinosaurs. Though I'm prehistoric, the way I come back, I'm stoic. I'm flowing, you know I'm always going. You know I'm sipping Joe when I wake up in the morning to my alarm clock until the alarm stops. I'm snoozing, I'm cruising. Come through, my man over here plays the blues when he's cruising. Yo, keep it like that. I like the bass line walking. Let me take the microphone, I'll instantly start talking. I'll start stalking any man, saying that I'm not the sickest MC. I'm the best rapper everybody envies. I'm that MVP, most valuable person with the persona of a man. I'm lurking in the shadows, I'm walking to the gallows. yo, bang it on the ones, come through. Let me rap up on the bass and let me rap up on the drums like I'm blacked up. From the roots, the Questlove behind me. Yo, I'm just a rhyme fiend, sipping on that caffeine. From the Starbucks, I spent like $3 just to cop a mocha. Come through to spark the chakras, I'm just getting closer to God every time I wake up and start to rhyme.
Thank you. It's the
Catch your breath
coffee.
now.
Yeah.
Coffee does help.
It does. It works wonders.
All right, let's shift gears a little bit. Ask some of the fun questions,
Yes.
like first concert you ever went to. I can pass that around the band here.
Yeah, let's all do it. I think the first concert I went to, I think it was Tower of Power when I was like 7, with my family. That's my
Nice.
answer.
All right.
I think it might not be that.
All right, Chan.
Dang, that's a hard question. I think it was a symphony concert. Yeah, it was a South Korea symphony came to Oregon and played, and I didn't know anything about music, so I just went because someone gave me tickets, and I slept through the whole thing. But you know, it was the first step to music.
Made quite the impression. All right.
The first concert I ever went to was Paul McCartney. And right as he started playing Helter Skelter, I fell asleep. So,
I'm sensing a pattern here.
yeah, it's great. Us musicians are super great. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to kick this back to the drummer here, Mr. Lee.
First concert I ever went to was Scorpions, actually. Yeah! Rock it like a hurricane! Yeah! Yeah! That's pretty much what, yeah, it was that weird. That's how the concert was.
Nice. All right, Miguel.
I don't even remember. I didn't like. Yeah, I hated music up until like 2 days ago. So, this is my first concert. Nah, there's a little local venue in my hometown, and the band that I most remember seeing was probably a band called Thunderbody. If you know of them, they're an East Coast band. They're really, really good.
Do you guys share music with each other? Does that happen?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
I guess I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, it's different.
Except for Miguel, apparently.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
They're like, he doesn't know it. 2 days old.
So how do you guys share music with each other? Is it usually just like an email or hand somebody a vinyl?
It's usually like texts. It's like send them a link. Like, yo, check out this Tiny Desk. You got to listen to August Green's Tiny Desk or something like that, you know.
Very fun.
Texting each other like, "Yo, peep this."
Peep-
And then someone,
peep this song.
someone will be like, "Okay," and then we'll talk about it further if we all like it.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So what is the last album you listened to?
Busta Rhymes, The Coming. I was listening to that this morning.
The whole band respects you just that
Yeah.
little bit much more now.
Yeah, that's a good album.
All right.
Actually, I forget the album, but I was listening to D'Angelo most recently. I think it was probably, I think it was Black Messiah. Yep. Which is the one that Ain't That Easy. Y'all know it. Black Messiah by D'Angelo.
Back to Lee.
What album was I listening to this morning? Last time I listened to it? I think, it's probably like Eric Badu or something. Like the second, like New America Part 2 or something. The purple one. I don't know. Yeah. It's a good one. Yeah.
The last one I listened to was the new Black Panther album. Ooh, it's so dope. It's if you haven't checked it out, do it. It's rad. That's what Jack says.
I was listening to Christian Scott's The Centennial Trilogy. It's a dope album. Everyone's got to check it out.
Okay. I sense a similar vein of music you all listen to. how much do you think that actually influences what you play? Do you ever pick out something and go, oh, this last album I listened to, I heard this little bit I want to put in here?
Maybe not directly, but sometimes, I think what we all listen to kind of equates to one big vision that we have. And then when we all come together, it equates to another bigger vision because it's a bunch of different perceptions of what we want to make coming together. But, yeah.
What is the songwriting process like then? Do you actually write any of it, or is it all 100% improvised here?
Nothing we're doing here is written, except for that one song we did off of my album. But the rest is like we either like kind of came up with a bass line before this, or we just like we're sitting right here. I'm like, yo, play E flat F or something like that. Yeah, for this group, that's usually what happens.
Is there any actual band practice then?
On the streets.
Yep.
Is there a favorite corner for people to come find you?
4th and Morrison, right now. But we're looking for better spots. It's kind of hard. It's a good spot. It is. But yeah, that's where we usually are.
Until we find a better spot, 4th and Morrison.
4th and Morrison is the spot.
All right. Well, let's hear some more music.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
I feel like I should dance, kind of. Check. Can I get a little bit more in the monitor? Check.
My man Shane, yo, he blows the horn. Come through, we about the street perform. Yo, the beats performed by Lee Hauser. Come through, you know I'm never backing down when I come around. People get around, gather the sound. Yo, I put it up in the air, I throw it back down like I'm going to dunk. I'm Shaquille O'Neal. The way I kick the flow, yo, it feels so real, feels so raw, feels so rugged. Jumping so high, nobody can even touch it like I'm MC Hammer. Come back again, going on the Hammond organ, the B3. Come through, people wanna be like me, but they got the camera on, put me on the TV, on the television. Yo, I got the wisdom, chop it in half, I got that precision. You know I'm choosing that, I'm making that decision, kicking that lyricism, do it over and over until I'm feeling over. You know I'm going back again. can see me rap, or gather round, you can see me sing, You'll gather round while he plays the horn, or while he plays the blues like he was B.B. King, Yo, he was Jimi Hendrix or Carlos Santana. All he needs is a PRS guitar and a bandana up on his head. You know I'm smooth as bananas when I peel it back, Yo, take it down, play it so quiet. Raise up hand, we about to start the riot. Eating MCs like I'm going on a diet. You should try it one time, you know, rap without trying off the mind, Yo, I do it so effortless and easily. Yo, it's easy to be me, it's easy to be Dusty. The G-O-R-I-L-L to the A, yo, that's we. Yo, that's me, yo, that's I and I. Like Ja Rastafari while I'm dropping hard rhymes like I'm Bob Marley. Pass the guitar off the top of the brain, you know I'm rapping the bars, You know I do it again, and then I do it again, and then I do it again, and then I stop for a second just to take a breath, and then I pick up the mic, and then I do it again.
That was tight. How much time do we have? Cool. Let's do Tri-Town. Tri-Town? Oh, yeah. This is a beat we composed on the street one day. We were like, wow, that's a sick beat. That's a disgusting beat. Yeah. It's filthy. What key? E, B flat.
On the beat, yo, I'm a madman. Listen to this beat, yo, it sounds nastier than a trash can. You know it's just a mud puddle, come around. Yo, I'm falling out the sky like some rubble. Woo! Yo, feel the blow of the horn. Yo, I do it so raw, I kick it so lukewarm. The way I do it, the way I kick it so fluent, flowing like a river that be so full of fluids, Yo, it's like I'm Crater Lake swimming to the bottom so deep. Yo, you better peep the music that I release off the top. Your brain come through where I get insane, and then I bring it back, and then I drop the one, and then I chop the microphone until it's all done. I'm unstable. You better lock me up inside a stable, looking at the camera while it's sitting on the table. It's all true. None of this is a fable. Come through. I'm trying to make them famous. Make the list like it's coming back. Like I'm about to slow it down. Don't keep the same tempo. I remain simple. I mean to bring it back. Yo, catch this vibe, catch this groove, catch this vibe. Yo, catch this groove, catch this vibe, catch this groove, catch this vibe one time. Off the frontal lobe, the mental, chop it in half, yo, with my sharpened pencil. You know I'm coloring out of the lines, I don't need a stencil, No, kick that verse one time, break it in half like Kit Kat. Every time I rhyme, feel the crunch. You know I'm about to munch on any rapper, and I'm taking out a bunch in a fraction of 5 seconds. I rhyme reckless, come through heaven sent. I do it so effortless when I'm stretching it in half. It's just that dirt music. Yo, drop the one. Check, 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 check. Bah! Yo, this the last verse of the song. We kick it the right way, we never kick it wrong. But I look around the room, looking at the moon. Yo, I need the mask on my face, they call me MF Doom. But looking at the man behind the camera with the headphones, looks like he's about to head home. I leave myself alone, got my man with the mic speaker come through. I'm talking to you like the teacher, trying to teach him. And the man with the gray shirt back there in the back of the room, I wrap it up sooner than later come through. Chopping them seeds like alligators in the now, maybe just a crocodile. And I'm looking at the secondary camera right there, right here, yo, right there, over there, come back again. I'm about to share, I'm about to kick it so raw that I don't even care. Like,
Whew, we weren't joking around about those lights being hot.
Yeah.
And way to make the camera crew uneasy.
Yeah.
Call
They
them
all
out.
looked a little awkward.
Breaking the fourth wall. So tell me a little bit about what it's like putting together the verse, because obviously you're just bringing in elements from what you're seeing. How do you practice that?
I mean, I started doing that a long time ago with some friends, and it's just kind of a repetition thing. It's like same with jazz improvisation. You just spend a lot of hours, a lot of time doing it, a lot of time listening to other people do it, and you just kind of gather data and store it there so it's easily accessible, I guess.
When you say you've listened to other people do it, who would be some examples?
Just my favorite rappers, like I said earlier, Busta Rhymes, Common, Mos Def, Lupe Fiasco, people like that. Yeah, just other rappers who you appreciate, like their musicality and their flow and their content. I just listen to that a whole lot. So just kind of.
When did you make that leap from listening and appreciating to actually performing?
Ooh. Well, I made the leap from listening to trying to do it at about 7th or 8th grade, but I didn't really start performing until like a year and a half ago when I met Lee and got connected with his band Radio Phoenix, and so I started performing then. And so, yeah, pretty recently, I guess.
Lee, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Lee.
What do you see the future holding for you as a musician and as with the band?
Yeah, that is really deep.
Like, is there plans to create an album? Do you want to tour? Where do you want this to go?
It's pretty loose right now, just because like I'm not really putting all my eggs in one basket towards trying to make a career out of this. But there is like obviously I have dreams of making a lot of music, and so whether it be with these guys or with other groups or anything. I guess the only solidified plan right now is that we're gonna do a lot of street performances and house shows and stuff because we just have a lot of fun doing that. So that's the only plan right now. But
we'll be around.
Yeah, we'll be around. That's what I'm saying.
See us.
Yeah.
For those who want to book you in the future, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me on Facebook. That's Miguel Hernandez on Facebook. Or my cell phone number. I'm just going to give it out to the public. 315-854-5855. Come to me with all of your dusty booking requests.
Steal the mic back before you give out your home address. Don't do that.
The fans will be flocking.
Right. Everyone on YouTube now is going to be texting you.
Yeah. I like that, man.
He's lonely.
I am lonely, dude.
Oh, no.
I need a hug.
Aw. All right, so question for the band going around here. When did you first start playing, and what instrument was it? Let's go with you.
I started out in, public school. So I played the trumpet. I started out in 6th grade, but I didn't care for the music or anything about the trumpet till my junior year in high school. Yeah. So after that, I was like, I should start doing this seriously. That's about it. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I started off when I was like a tadpole, and just got going, and I started really getting influenced by like Celtic music, and then after there, I got into Kendrick Lamar, and my dreams became reality. I played the bass my whole entire life. Thank you.
What was the question? Oh, when did I start playing? I think like when I was 10, so probably like 10 years ago, like 5th grade or so. And yeah, pretty much just been doing it since then. Like I did it for public school, and then like played way too much rock, and then I started listening to hip hop, and I was like, oh, this is way cooler. So that's, yeah. And then I met David, and it was like, oh, so that was cool.
When's the wedding?
When's the wedding? It's gonna be a fall wedding. It's gonna be, yeah. So y'all are invited. So yeah.
And what instrument did you play when you were 10?
Oh, just drums. Drums. So all the way.
Always drums. Okay. Miguel.
Yeah, I feel like almost everyone in this room started out playing an instrument in public school. Mine was actually the saxophone. That's what I learned on. I learned how to read music on the saxophone. But then at the same time, I picked up a guitar that my dad had lying around the house. Sort of taught myself that. And at around 8th or 9th grade, I sort of realized guitar is a little bit cooler to me than saxophone. So I decided to do that full time. And I'm glad I made that choice.
All right. So any plans to hit him up to play saxophone in the band?
I've never heard him play saxophone, so
You never will, dude.
so no. Yeah, nope.
No plans.
And Miguel's shaking his head. Nope, not happening.
I still have them. Bring it.
All right. New things you're discovering about each other.
Sometimes we all switch instruments on the street.
That's true.
Yeah. Jack
So-
will play drums, Lee will play bass. Miguel's never rapped, but but I don't know.
No.
Does anyone else in the group rap?
Jack spits some pretty hot fire sometimes.
It's like Kendrick bars, bro.
Just kidding.
Okay, well, let's hear a little bit more.
All right, cool. We have like how much time? A couple minutes? 9
Yep,
minutes.
we've got 6 minutes. If
6
you want to
minutes.
spit a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. What should we do?
I got you.
I'm sipping on that tea on my left hand, trying to feel free. I'm just sipping on that tea, I'm just trying to feel free, trying to feel free. Now I'm sipping on that tea, I'm sipping on that coffee. I need some water, I need some H2O, but I'm about to come back and spit the greatest flow that you ever really witnessed. About to spit the greatest flow that you ever even witnessed in your life. One time I start in the morning, don't stop till night time. I never write rhyme, I kick it off the right brain. I guess I could say the right mind. I'm never in my right mind. Yo, I'm traveling through time, I'm traveling through these rhymes, crossing all these lines. Yo, you let me make eye contact with the camera, the man holding compact. And the MC, they don't want no combat, cause I come back and throw it all attacks up. Like I was Pokemon, I charge on, maybe Pikachu. I close my eyes, I don't even need the Pikachu to to the E to the E. Don't forget the style. When they hear me rap one time and everybody smile, they come around for miles. I run a mile in like half a minute, then I pack it in. Going so low, yo, that's infinite, yo, that's infinity. Nobody can finish me. Flat to 5, diminish to 3. Come through, I do it continuously. And I'm running out of breath, now my chest is cramping. It's so intense, like I'm camping. Kick it so wet, like it was dampening. Come through, I'm pampering the flow. And I can't be slowed, and I just can't be stopped. The way I kick it off the top, right now, Chains about to blow the lights out. Resurrection 1994, that's my favorite album. He can call me up, check the number 541-499-7850. The rhyme flow coming at you like I was Hawaii 5-0. My mind goes to places that I can never show to the general public. I'm generally insane and medically deranged. When I come back and I kick that rap off the top of the brain. Yo, I'll never stopping it, man. Nobody's stopping this game. Yo, I do it so raw, do it so ragged. Jack Morton sin slap in the face. We put it up there, then we have to erase because this is so nasty, just a disgrace. Coming back, though we taking you to church, so you best to give praise. Raise your hands up to the sky, say, oh Lord, like yes Lord, like I was Anderson .Paak. Yo, I'm taking the game, I'm never handing it back. Yo, I got the dribbles like I'm handing a rap. I'm AI, Allen Iverson, yo, the rhymes are live, and every line is good. We're out of the top of my I hope that you all remember me, cause I can't be forgotten, can't be stolen. Breathe into my chest till my diaphragm swollen. Though we rapping like it's brighter than the sun. Killing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we done.
Thank you.
All right, any final things you want to make sure you mention before you take off?
Yeah, go check out my album with Radio Phoenix, Painted on the Wall. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. Out of BC tonight, Alberta Street Pub, 9 o'clock. Come through. It's gonna be a sick show. Follow me on Instagram for any updates on music or shows. Follow Radio Phoenix at Radio Phoenix, right? At Radio Phoenix PDX for shows.
Side projects of these guys.
Yeah. So David Barber Music. What else? Dusty the Gorilla Music on Facebook.
Just literally at Dusty the Gorilla, all lowercase, no spaces on Facebook. Might be kind of hard to find us right now. Spacebook.
The facey
But
space.
go ahead, give it a try. Just go ahead. Just try it.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you. This was super fun. You want me to say that? Dusty the Gorilla, listening to KPSU.
Perfect.
Is that
Thank
what you
you.
wanted?
Yes, thank you guys.